Daniel out here in the back on the patio. Got a new gizmo we're gonna try to help save me some time on this pool cleaning. Finally made the decision to jump up to a robotic pool cleaner. I think I wanted one that's a one step up, but this is the most popular one from what I can recollect. Seems like it works pretty well, and we'll try it out. But what it is a Matronics S200. They have a 300, a 400, and a 600, but this one seemed to be the most popular. But for that price, like I said, you could have got an older model that probably had a little bit more features. I did not want the Wi-Fi stuff. I just wanted the plain cleaner. So one of the things that make this one stand out so much is that it has an active scrubber, and so it helps on cleaning up the algae, the bacteria, and stuff like that. Which I keep this pool pretty clean, so works out pretty well. We got the pool. You probably saw the other one in some other videos. It runs off the pressure. Another advantage of this one, like, it's supposed to save you some money on electricity, because this one you have to turn the pump on to circulate the water. Then you have a booster pump that has to come on, and I unhooked it today, but it was hooked up down there, so I unhooked it. And we're gonna try this electric for a while, and this robotic, I'm sorry, see how it goes. It has a 50-foot cord, and I've already ran it yesterday. I think I put it in there yesterday afternoon, and I ran it, and I was surprised how much that it got for its trash. It wasn't nothing I could see, but when I took the basket out and started cleaning it, I was impressed in how well it had cleaned the bottom and the sides. It'll do the floor, it'll do the walls, and it does the water edge. So I usually don't scrub the tile, but it's recommended to be scrubbed, get the bacteria off of it and stuff like that. So technically, I should have to use less chemicals. I shouldn't demand as many chemicals, because, like I said, I hadn't brushed that at all. I usually, the flat part here, I would brush it every now and then, because I have to clean it off there. But like I said, one of the things I wanted in one of these was climb the stairs. Unfortunately, I bought this and I don't think it climbed the stairs. Not the stairs, but the steps. It'd have been nice if it had the feature to come up to here, and I thought it would, since it'll climb the walls, and I literally seen it climb the wall. And I'm gonna try to put it in here in a minute and let you see that. But it's real windy today, so it's getting some debris on the skim of the water, and so I put some muriatic acid in it, so I got it circulating, and we'll see how it does. But the floor and stuff looks good, because I cleaned it this morning. But this one here, the reason I got it upside down is because I don't have a cart. I got a cart on order, and the cart touches the runners here, and it doesn't put any pressure on here. So that's the good thing about the cart. Okay, so very simple. You just pop this out, that handle come up, cleaner here, and that little latch, pull that latch down, everything falls out the bottom. So I just left the filter that came with it. It looks like it's the fine filter, I guess. It has a fine and a super fine. I guess this is the fine filter, and the other is the super fine. It has the pleated filter, and so the pleated filter is probably more fine for it's clean. But I was surprised how much grime it got off the bottom of the pool, stuff that I couldn't see. And evidently the other one, the pressure cleaner, couldn't get. And one thing about the pressure cleaner that I did not like, it would with these steps here, it would get stuck over here in the corner, and it would sit there for hours on end. It's supposed to have a little device that makes it back up, but I never could get it to work, and I think it's because it was cocked up in the corner, and so it didn't work. Because I've taken it out and held it up against the side, and it would work like it's supposed to. So I think because it was right wedged in that corner, that it couldn't work. But this here works great. Okay, so you're supposed to plug it up. The cable got a little nut on it. Get power to it, and then you put it into the water. Then you go back and turn the power on. It's got a little blue light on the front, and then you're supposed to just pull enough cord that it's gonna need. And then it'll go down to the bottom. It don't take that much of a cord on here. Okay, So what you would do is they recommend keeping this 4 inches off the ground because it's water resistant but not waterproof. And so when I get the cart, I won't have to unplug it or take it apart. Just pull it from the wall, and then that'll stay connected all the time. And I'll put some dielectric compound in here when I do that. So all you gotta do is hit this button here. It turns it on. If you push this one time, it'll do weekly, 2 times a week, and I think 4 times a week on the last one. But that's for your menu. Now, if you just plug it up and just turn it on, it'll run 2 hours. There's no programming or nothing like that on this model. Just a standard 1 program, 1 cycle, I guess is what they call it, and that's it. So, but that's what it is. S200. Here's the other filters that I was telling you about. So if you want to change, I think these, like I said, I think these are more fine. If I want to change, I would put these 4 panels in that little basket that I pulled out, but I don't see no need for it. The basket that's already in there is good enough for pulling out the leaves, and then when I cut the grass, it'll pick up that. Plus we have the skimmers too. When the pump is on, the fountain's on, the skimmers is pulling stuff too. So with the 2 skimmers and that basket, should make things easy. That's the position that it's in when it's trying to clean the tile, and you can't program it, so it just kind of goes around on its own. They have one a model above this that comes with a remote and a gyroscope, I believe is what it's called, and it can tell it where to go. But yeah, it don't have enough to come over that top step. I'm surprised it got that far because that's about 3 at the end of the steps. It's about 3 feet, so pretty deep down here. And then scrubbing the tile. I think it's called waterline cleaning, I believe. It scrubs the tile. Usually it goes left to right. I don't know why it's there in one spot, but that's one of the features that the other cleaner, the Polaris cleaner, didn't have. So, okay, here's another view from the nighttime. I had my pocket flashlight on it, just showing it scrubbing the water line. So works pretty well. Very impressed.